firing one after another. It was like, pff, pff, pff. And I was having loads of lag. And then when I switched them so that they're both firing at once, I had less lag. So it's the bellows. When I turned the bellows off completely, I had no lag at all. So it's not the hibachis, it's the actual bellows. And I don't know what it is about the bellows that the bellows are the ones that cause the lag.
So with both of them on, do you still lag a bit in here?
With one of them on, I still lag.
Oh.
It's just slightly less.
That's so weird. I mean,
I lag around the crucible though, a little bit. And it's the bellows, 100%, because I tested it.
I was just going to say, I mean, with this kiln, when both were on before, I didn't get any lag, whereas I did get a little bit of lag in the last world.
Yeah, I don't know why.
Because
I mean, this is a fresh.
Less here, so maybe that's just tipped it over the edge.
No. Like, yeah, that's fine for you, but like obviously for me, I don't know why you don't lag and I do. Because I mean, this is a fresh install of Windows. There's nothing on my machine that I shouldn't be lagging. I mean, my computer's better than yours, isn't it, or is it not? Is your graphics card better?
No, Jesus Christ, yours is much better.
Right, but is your
CPU's
better?
Than my CPU's the
Right.
like 2 generations newer version of yours.
I might overclock again then, because now that I've replaced my motherboard battery, I might be able to overclock again without crashing, and I'll see then.
I'm not sure if it makes any difference at all over a certain amount, but my graphics card, although it's older than yours, it has more video memory. Don't know how much that affects anything.
I don't think it would. Not with the speed of my graphics card. I don't know. Yeah, he's. I mean, Flower Child is a bit eccentric. He sooner bans you than if you report anything like that. I could maybe mention something. But if no one else has mentioned it, I can't imagine he's gonna just, take my word. I don't know, maybe he would. I don't know. I might mention it on the forum. I mean, I just wonder if anyone else does it. I mean, because I mean, it's horrific. It really is.
Maybe you should.
It's really horrific.
I don't know. Get people to come and just stand here, literally test the lag.
Yeah, it's more of a sluggish. Like when you're moving around, it's just a sluggish kind of thing because it's just like it's jerky. I mean, because my frame rate still reads.
The last time I felt lag at sort of one of these, it sort of felt like a little sort of input delay sort of lag. And a bit jerky at the same time.
There's definitely some input delay, but there's also jerkiness. If I strafe left right, me view like judders. It's like juddery. It's juddery a bit.
Well, what about your FPS?
No, it doesn't affect FPS really. FPS is still 110 to 150.
I mean, if you look the other way, it does go up a hell of a lot. I've got to say.
Does it?
Mine's 200 over there, and then as soon as I turn around, it's.
Well, mine's got 197 now. Seeing that, yeah, it's steady at 190 to 210, and then when you turn it on 130, yeah. So your FPS takes a hit, like.
What about your allocated and used memory?
Used memory is 56%. It's 60%, 62, 600 meg. I mean, obviously, I am streaming at the same time, but I don't know.
Yeah, so.
OpenGL is enabled. I'll enable that and see. Let's try that. Okay, but OpenGL,
I've never understood
that has different problems.
I mean, I do get
still a bit
tiny
jerky.
bit of delay, but it's still playable.
Yeah. Oh, it's still playable. But it is delay. Nah, OpenGL makes no difference. It's exactly the same. I don't think it's graphics.
What if you say all the settings down to absolute shit?
Well, graphics on fast.
Put it on
so tiny. Obviously max FPS. Particles minimal. Smooth lighting off. Yeah. Okay. Wow. Frame rate's 700. 700 FPS. Turn these on now.
feel any better?
Yeah, it's aye, much better. It is much better, like. But my frame rate's still on 600, 700, like. I can still feel it, but it's nowhere near as performance impacting.
Maybe it is the smooth lighting. Or, well,
yeah, well,
anything
I'm
changed,
going to
really.
turn them on, yeah.
Render distance. In my experience, that does change a lot, but not at this sort of
Well,
range.
I put smooth lighting on, and my frame rate's almost halved. Well, it depends where I look. Goes down to 200, but then it goes back up to 600. If I look over there, it goes to 270. If I look over here, it goes to 650, 690, 750. So, you know, yeah. But tiny, I mean, look at the tiny. You know, with the tiny view distance on, you can't see the stars. You can't see the sun or the moon. Which
Can you
is
imagine
a
putting
real
that on
disadvantage.
and gloom?
I know. Far, let's turn lighting off and keep far on. Yeah, see what's it's still good with I mean obviously the far distance, that's 160 FPS, it's gone down 160, but still the performance isn't as bad. Cap the frame rate at 60. I think I tried that before. How do I cap this frame rate at 60? I'd have to put VSync on, wouldn't I?
Yeah. Try. I mean, shit. It's helped me with 1 or 2 games in the past.
Nah, still jerky. Nah, it's worse actually. Only slightly, but yeah.
Particles.
Yeah, I turned them down to minimal. I put them back on all now, but yeah, I think it's just everything. Are they all just, you know, balanced? Balance sets us down to about 66. But yeah, I still get the bad things. I mean, like I say, with eight kilns, it's not as bad. It's certainly playable, and it's only around the kilns itself. So it's I mean, even if I leave these on and then walk away, I mean, I even think.
What about?
No.
What about changing your graphics from fancy to fast? I mean, I don't.
Well, I did. That's what I did as well.
Right,
In fact,
fair
I need
enough.
to change them back to fancy. I think it's just all the things, the
Yeah.
settings. But I thought it was something to do with sound, because when you got all those sounds on, etc., etc., and I thought that might be something to do with the mob trap as well, and why that was so laggy. But obviously, when you're looking at the mob trap, you can't hear the sounds, even if you're far away. So I don't know.
That being said, I mean, the
Turn it
FPS
full
doesn't
screen.
matter that much.
And yes, it doesn't matter as much when you're just around the kiln. Yeah, it's not a big deal. Set it to full screen. Full screen. Oh, it's crashed the game.
Uh,
Yeah, that's a shame. Uh-huh. Yeah, Redstone does lag as well. I mean, do you have any lag when you press the button to lock the door?
if I do, I can't tell. So
Really?
must be
Because
minimal.
I get a big lag spike when I hit that button. Oh, it's changing something. It's gone into full screen. There we go. Hold on a second. Bear with us, guys. I don't know if I can. Oh, I can. I can capture full screen. Nah, I've still got. And now I've got screen tearing. Because obviously I don't have VSync on. And I've still got. No, it's still happening. Still happening. And now it's crashed again. It crashes if I change the screen
And
mode
then
when I'm recording when I'm hooked in with the OBS.
If you change the texture pack to vanilla, the lag goes away, doesn't it?
I have an Nvidia card, but it did it with my ATI card as well, so it's not. Oh, Java's crashed again. Okay, I'm gonna quit and restart from full. What'd you say? Sorry.
What did I say? I can't remember. Somebody will have heard it in chat, but I can't remember.
It's crashed again. I can't get back in. Well, that's great.
What's changed? Is it in full screen?
Well, I had it on full screen and then I changed it back, and when I changed it back, it crashed.
Whoops.
Yeah, it would. Like everything does look fine. It's actually my. Obviously, you're seeing the stream at 30 FPS, so you're not going to see anything different at all. Right, I've changed it back. I've sorted now. Back in.
Your card is the 780 normal, isn't it? Just a regular 780.
The 780i. Yeah, that's it. It's the 780s. That's it.
Yeah.
Right. It's not. I mean, I'm not overly fussed. Now I'm not anyway because. Well, I am fussed in a way because I don't know why Liquid's not getting any lag and I am.
That's what I said. With texture packs, how does it change and differ with different texture packs? Like,
I still get the performance issues in vanilla.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Well.
So yeah. Maybe it is CPU intensive. I mean, I'm going to overclock. I'll overclock and I'll test it with that because I can get me processor to 4.5 gigahertz. So I'll try that and I'll see.
How long have you had that CPU?
A while, a couple of years. Don't know.
I think it's more than that, but by now.
I'm not sure. I don't really keep track. I'm sure I could find out if I went onto eBay and checked my previous orders, but I don't know.
Jesus, my CPU, which I bought like 2 years ago myself, something like that, it's I think it's more expensive than when I bought it.
Really?
It's bizarre considering the 5,000 range is out.
Crazy idiots. Yeah. Well, I haven't got the game on. Whoops. I'm going in a second anyway, so I'm not, done now, I think. Is there anything else we need to do?
No, I mean, no.
Very good, Maestro. Very good. Well, my frame rate isn't as high as Liquid's generally, I don't think. Is it?
I think it is now with your new thing. I mean, let's look in the same place.
I'm looking I'm looking right at the sun, and I've got 250 frames per second, 270, 280, 290,
270,
240, 270, 290, 280.
Identical. 290, 280, 270, 260.
Right,
yeah.
Okay, cool. So if I look towards the North Star, but like, horizontal along the ground, 135.
Right, hang on, move a second.
Just look at the kiln pillar. Just look horizontal, but look towards the north.
What was yours?
135.
Oh, it's 133, 130, 150.
Yeah, I mean, mine 125, 133.
Yeah, mine's jumped up now. I don't know why. 170.
Mine hasn't. Mine hasn't gone over 139.
Yeah, 150 to 170.
Yeah, see? Still higher. It's weird.
That being said, my graphics card was the best of the best of its number. It was like a super overclocked version by standard. So I don't know.
Right.
Who cares?
Well, yeah. Still like our other world. I'm just looking at this like it's just a mess, this place. It would be nice when we get it all tied together, like I suppose. It's just a big collection of unfinished buildings at the minute. Kinda. So yeah.
Yeah, it is pretty shocking.
Aye. We see Minecraft's not too bad. It's this specific feature better than wolves. It's the bellows. I swear it's the bellows that's causing it. Because that's the only thing that's... Well, I'll say that. The trap was lagging. So, and then obviously, yeah, the redstone.
That by
It might be the redstone.
Well, you might want to test keeping the bellows on, but somehow disconnecting the kilns so that nothing's lighting. You know what I mean? No batches, no nothing. Just the bellows and see if you still lag.
Aye. Wait, I don't think it's the hibachis. I'm pretty sure it's not them. So.
Well, it can't be them because, I mean, once it's on, it's on.
I probably can run dual cards, but I don't see the problem. I don't see the point. You only get about a 10% increase in speed, don't you? Generally, that's the last time I read it.
Depends on the games.
Yeah. Right. Well, yeah. I think I'm done now. So feel free to get the hell out, everybody. Oh, I'm out of water as well, so that is a travesty. I'm gonna have to.
Oh, quick question. I was just thinking.
Have to get some.
This vine farm is going to need a little sort of building thing to go down.
I think it's the bellows themselves, but it could be the fire it creates. Could be any of that stuff. He did change some of the code, not that long ago, and he had to create some kind of fire texture inside the game, and I don't know. He might have done something then that caused the performance hit. I don't know. What did you say? Sorry.
Oh yeah. We're gonna need a little building.
Taking this off.
Yeah, I'm gonna put a lot of dirt there.
Right.
The vine trap's gonna need like a little building doorway. It's going down. Where should we put that little building?
Right. Yeah. It doesn't really matter. I mean, it can go in the side of here, really. You know, like, yeah, and go. Oh no, can't because obviously all the mechanics is down there, isn't it? It can just, it can go in the side of here, you know, like, I mean, we'll have to, what we'll do is, well, that's the problem, isn't it? We should maybe make the paths down. I'll check the, are you watching the stream?
Me? One sec, I'll unpause it. Right, yeah. What one was supposed to be looking at?
Well, I've gone to the vine traps. So we've got like the trees. From the tree trunk, you've got like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 blocks before the border of the road, of the path.
Right, so not including the tree trunk, not including the path.
Yeah.
5 solid blocks
between the tree trunk and the actual path border, you've got 5 blocks.
Hang on, you've got 1, 2, glass, gap,
Jesus.
block. Right, okay.
Yeah, 1, 2, glass, gap, block, yeah.
1, 2, GG, block. Okie dokie.
Wow, 40 FPS. This is sick. Got 30 FPS. I mean, this is still real sick, this is scum. Looks nice, though. Ah, the old world. Oh, the old map. This looks ugly now.
What does?
Change the texture on the double The double half slab texture. And now the wall looks ugly down in the thing. That is sick, man. Yeah, that mob trap is really, really ridiculous. Oh, plenty of iron. Look at all that iron. Wow.
Is that like on the top of your to-do list with brick textures? Putting that cobble brick thing back in?
Yeah, it is. It's still in, but it's the old one.
Right.
It's on the what you call it half slab, the stone brick half slab. That's where it's going instead. Because it makes more sense being on there. I don't know why I didn't put it on there in the
Stone
first place.
brick half slab. We've used them though. Those in the storage room, like with all the walls and the steps and shit to make missing bricks and stuff. No.
No, what missing bricks? Oh no, we've used steps for those.
Right.
If you use the half slab, if you use double half slabs, then that's what. Yeah, that's what you see. Don't have any in here, but you know that's fine. Anyway, so yeah, Crucible tomorrow. Yes.
You still wanting to put it over here on this little mound?
It's the most makes the most sense. That's where we've got the most space to put it.
Yeah.
Right next to the river, so we can get water for the water wheel. Yeah, makes sense. We can put the water wheel down here, and obviously where then we can use the water wheel for the crucible.
Down here. It's pretty much.
Oh, you've rerouted the water channel.
It's pretty much exactly here.
Oh well, that can power the water wheel, but I'll also fluid. Did you check to make sure that it's still flowing into the storage room?
You can just see it's just here. Don't fall in.
Did you check to make sure that it's still flowing into the storage room?
I went all the way to the end and then re-bricked all the roof back up so you can't. Well, you know, it's all solid.
Mobs can't drop down then, yeah.
I went right to the edge of the hole and nearly fell down it.
Aye, good.
I'm going to cover this up.
What's happening here, like? Mount 4. I can't mount 4 cards. That's ludicrous.
I don't even have the space to mount 3, really. Too many thick cables and shit.
I don't have the space to mount 2, so I don't know how the hell I would mount 4. That would be ludicrous. I don't have the motherboard for a start to do that. Well, I mean, you know, this world will be, well, you know, we'll you know, do that kind of stuff with this world. I mean, we don't need the aqueduct in this world, like, so we'll not have one of them. But, you know, this world will be, I mean, obviously, if you come, I mean, looking at this, obviously it looks like a pile of shite. But if you come over here, where, you know, we've put some bone meal down, so we've got some grass and with some things, we've got some vines around. You know, this part of the town, it doesn't look too bad. I mean, I say this part, it's a very small part. But, you know, this is very reminiscent of the old world.
And then in the end,
you know,
didn't you want to get, like, train tracks around the town?
Yeah.
We never got round to it in the old world.
No, I know. There's lots of things we never got round to in the old world. But, you know, yeah, I mean, this is, you know, I mean, don't get me wrong. I still prefer the old world. I prefer the feel of it, to be honest. And, I mean, obviously, looking at this and looking at the way the town's laid out and stuff and how flat the area is, I don't think I'll ever like this one more than the old one. Because the old one had more character, I think. It's just because of the landscape here. It's like, it's too flat. Whereas the other one, we had to be creative.
I don't know, we could manufacture it a little.
I don't think it would be the same. I mean, obviously, you know, this, I mean, we can make this taller. And we can have the crucible a little bit higher up, maybe. But, I don't know.
What if we sort of took the vine trap and the surrounding grass on these sides a couple of blocks down? So it's sort of like the kiln and the enchanted room look higher than they are. And then there'll be a sort of a bigger climb to the crucible. And I don't know.
I don't know. I'm not sure. Well, the thing with the mob trap, the old mob trap, is that because when we were coming back to Minecraft. My original suggestion that we weren't even gonna make a new world. We were gonna go back to the old world. But it was lagging so much it was unplayable. I mean, obviously you just saw there it was 30 frames per second. It's unplayable. But what I was saying to Liquid is that we have to half at least the capacity of the mob trap. We were going to go in creative mode and just basically take out all those levels. We were going to take, like, we were 21 levels, I think. We were going to go down to something like 8 levels. Basically just like slash it by 2/3.
And each level on this new world is actually smaller.
Each level on this new world is smaller,
space.
yeah. And we've still got more than enough output. I mean, the only thing we're ever going to maybe have a problem with is XP, but then we can get that from other traps. I mean, we'll be able to collect the XP from the cow slaughterhouse. We'll be able to collect the XP from the blaze trap that we make. We're not going to have a problem with XP later on. It's just obviously with the only trap we've got at the minute, then yeah, fair enough. But, we're going to be going to the swamp and making a witch trap at some point. We'll be making a jungle spider trap. I mean, we'll collect all the XP from all of those. That's not really a big deal. We'll have train tracks, join them all up. It's just, the only thing is that this world, this town doesn't seem to have the character that the other one did. But we are looking at it, as in a half-finished state. It's just a collection of buildings sitting around. I mean, I hated this before. Like, I hated this place before. And then once we got the road in around town and we got a couple of little things connected up, now I actually like that area. I think it's okay. So once we get this area done, I'm sure it'll be fine. It's like when I build a new building. I mean, when I built that pig barn, I built that offline, but when I built that pig barn, I hated it and I nearly tore it down. But I kept going and I added all the details in, and now I love that building. I think it's great. And I think that's the same case here. It's like this area, it's like it hasn't got the detail in, it hasn't got the grass in, it hasn't got the trees around with vines on them and stuff. It hasn't got street lamps, it's got torches everywhere. It looks as ugly as it possibly can be, really.
Even got paths.
Hasn't even got paths, you know what I mean? So once we get those in, I think it'll look a lot better. So yeah, we'll make it nice, I'm sure.
At this point, I'm wondering where to put the infernal library.
Well, yeah, there's that as well.
Probably further down the river.
Maybe. It could go behind the storage room, really. I suppose.
It will be tall, and...
Well, exactly. It would kind of tower over it from behind, wouldn't it, I suppose?
Right.
Yeah. If you find 2 to 3 poison spider spawners in a mine shaft relatively close to each other, those are amazing XP, but I don't know how geared you have to be to deal with that many in Better Than Wolves. Well, you don't kill them in Better Than Wolves, you just kill them with the saw. We did find, didn't we find 3 poison spider spawners in a mine shaft? Isn't our mine shaft got 3 close to each other? Oh, they're not spider spawners, are they?
No,
they're like skeleton things.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, they are good XP. I know that. I made a double one in the old world I used to play on, the old Mac and Mesh community server. I made a double. I mean, anyone who's actually old fans might remember seeing it, but we made a double spider, poison spider spawner XP, I think it was. Oh no, they were spider traps. They weren't poison spider traps. They were just spider traps, both of them. And yeah, you got loads of XP from that.
Was that
no,
you,
you
Mac?
weren't. Yeah, it was. Well, Mac didn't really come in either. We'll call it the Mac and Mesh thing, but he came in like the first night, and that was it. Yeah. My chat scrolls all the way up. That's not a problem. What's the links? Well, we can't use it. What is it? What is it like? Is it a mod? Oh yeah, I've seen things like this before. It's very glitchy. No, that's not what I meant. That just looks horrible. You have to... Oh, and you have to push the button to... Oh, you turn the board. Oh, that's horrible. Nah. Nah, I meant something like, you know, Luke fluid like the boats. You know, if you could get everyone in the boat, that would be great if you could get everyone in the boat. But no, nothing like this.
What is it?
He's built a boat on the water, and it must be some kind of mod.
Does it travel like block by
Oh,
block?
no mods. How do you do... How do you... Eh?
Is it something new in vanilla or something?
I don't know. It says 1.8 snapshot, moving boat, sailing pirate ship ride in vanilla, no mods. I don't know how he does that.
Bust open the floor to show you guys. So there's 4 in the front. There's only about 12 of these.
Oh, they're command blocks.
Simple. There's 4 in the front. These guys detect whether or not there's a block in front of the ship, and if there isn't, it won't clone it. But if there isn't, it'll keep going through the water. Then if that is successful, it sends a signal through a comparator. And we have
Nah, you need comparators. That doesn't have comparators in this version.
Pop in some splash effects. We've got some
That's nuts that you can do that though without mods.
Ambient sounds and stuff. And if you push one of these side ones, it actually has a command block minecart stack pop in. Basically kill itself, but then that'll clone to the other direction, so it helps you orient.
Nah, that's an out for me. I can't do that. Alright, okay. Right, okay, that's me done then for the night. Thanks for joining us, guys, and thanks for watching me build a kiln. So, it's done. I'm glad. 4.5 hours. Well, it hasn't taken 4.5 hours. It's taken 3.5 hours, I think, and then the rest I've just stood and chat. So, yeah. So yeah, probably Crucible tomorrow. We might do I mean, I don't know if I'm gonna come back. Oh, it's only 11 o'clock, like, so I might hop back on in a bit, but I'll just be offline. So if I stream tomorrow night, I am out tomorrow night, but I'll be probably back in. I might do another live stream tomorrow night at 9 or so, and that would be building the Crucible. So don't miss that, because we're gonna have a lot of fun melting all that iron down. And building the Crucible is not going to be anywhere near as bad as building the Kiln or any of the other building, because it's going to be very easy. Wiring up a Crucible is nowhere near as hard as wiring up the Kiln that was just done.
Regular 3x3 like the Cauldron.
It's a regular 3x3, just like the Cauldron, exactly. And also the building itself, we pretty much know what we're going to build and how we're going to build it, and pretty much what we're going to build it out of. It's going to be stone brick. So before I log off tonight, I'm going to set away a load of materials cooking so we can get started. We want to be cooking a load of stone up. I want at least like 5 or 6 stacks of stone brick, really. Probably more. Just in case. And, yeah. What time tomorrow? It'll be 9. It'll be 9 BST. So, yeah. Anyway, see you later. Good night.